Welcome to this Moonful meditation. I welcome you to sit with this meditation as a representation of the inner cycles of life reflected by the cycles of the moon. This was recorded in our Moonful Spirit community when we meet monthly for the new moon and the full moon in our gatherings. Namaste. Getting comfortable, we'll take some deep breaths and arrive on the inside, breathing in calming, quieting energy, and breathing out anything that wants to go. Again, breathing deeply into the center of your being, that calming, divine energy all around you. And when you exhale, just release anything that's limiting you from being fully present in the here and now. And one more deep breath together, filling up your body and soul with that beautiful air energy, spirit of air, invigorating and calming, centering your body. And as you exhale, anchor your sits bones and connect to Mother Earth, feeling the support of the Divine Mother beneath you, holding you, supporting you. And allow that support to let you soften even more. Soften into your feminine, your divine feminine nature within you. For this Venus conjunction of the new moon solar eclipse, we're going to connect to our feminine and release any fears that are limiting us from embodying our full, magical, divine selves. So let's imagine that your heart is a flower. Whatever flower comes to you is perfect. And this flower, as a bud, has many, many petals. And as you connect to your heart and send energy there, the flower begins to open. And this is that touch of Venus, the solar conjunction where she's illuminated, and we can send this light from the sun down onto this flower, and she just reaches up and blooms and opens up the heart chakra to feel that fullness of love within, the beauty, the expansion of the heart. And if your flower doesn't open all the way fully, just remember that every step of the way, from bud phase all the way to when she loses her petals, she is in her most full state that she's ever been. So whatever fullness you feel in your heart, if it's feeling a little apprehensive or afraid and doesn't feel fully open, just receive that wisdom from your heart and send love and appreciation for that knowingness that your heart is where it is. And if you feel that full blooming, really gaze upon that flower of your heart, appreciating and receiving the beauty and the wisdom of that divine openness. And from this fully connected and aligned place, I want you to think of a time back in your childhood maybe, or within first relationships of your love life, where you were afraid of not being loved or not receiving love in a safe way, not being seen. What is it that your heart is still holding on to that you're afraid of with love, in loving, being loving, or receiving love? And just listen for a moment. It might come as a sensation of tightness, sharpness. You might see and remember a moment. And just breathe deeply, honoring and recognizing that fear and whatever behavior and reaction you had was to keep your inner child safe. So I want you to see your inner child or your young self curled up and nestled like a little fairy child inside of your flowery heart right now, being held by that divine feminine, being loved by the woman or man that you are now, sending that energy of love to that inner child. What were you missing? What do you need? What did you need? Maybe you weren't getting. And just beam that love to that inner child self of yours. Allow that child to be wrapped up in all of your love, like take a big shawl and cozy up with them. Allow that flower to just radiate its beauty and hold them. And ask your inner divine for an affirmation, an intention for this new moon around how you want to give love to this child, how you want to be loving towards others or towards yourself now, today. And breathing in that love, feeling the full magic of the divine love within you to increase your creativity, inspire you for self-care, or empower you to make a choice to create a more loving environment in your life. Breathing in your affirmation of love and anchoring it down into your pelvic bowl, your womb space or reproductive organs, or the space where those would be. And allow your nurturing mother to hold that intention. Watering it and feeding it to allow it to grow and expand so that it fills through your whole body. That sensation of love, acceptance, and amazing magic and support that comes from connecting to this divine force. And when you feel complete and you feel that love flow through your whole body, I want you to affirm it to yourself out loud and be ready to wiggle your fingers and toes and come back into presence, completing this love meditation with that affirmation of love to yourself. Maybe journaling about it and feeling it completely.